Good day, everybody. This is your teacher, Mr. Kervin Kamato, and welcome to your very first lesson for ICT 101 online. What we're going to discuss today will be all about Microsoft Word, which is a part of a Microsoft Office application that is already pre-installed on your computers, most of the computers actually. So Microsoft Word is used for creating a document, a reports, projects, flashcards if you want, letters, postcards, even posters, with just a little tweak of inserting of objects, inserting of text, creating of formats, layouts, and paragraphs, which we'll be discussing for today. And what we will be focusing for today will be all about inserting of objects and changing of backgrounds within the document. So to open your Microsoft application, what you're going to do is you're just going to navigate within your taskbar or search bar, here on your Microsoft, on your Windows, or even on your Macintosh. Then type in Word or Microsoft Word if you want, but just type in Word, and then we're gonna see this kind of icon that's represented by letter W with the color of blue. Just click the application, you will be navigated with the home menu of your Microsoft Word. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to open a blank document. Just click on the blank document, everybody. There we go. Next, what we're going to do today is we're going to create a simple poster with inserting of objects, lines, shapes, and a little bit of borders. Okay. So as you can see, we have here the main user interface of your Microsoft Word. So what we have here from the file, file, home, insert, design, layout, reference, mail, links, reviews, view, help, and Acrobat is called Microsoft Ribbon tab. Okay, so Microsoft Ribbon tab, from our previous lesson, this is where you can find the functions, the keys, and the layouts, the methods, all of the things that you want to do, or the options. Let's call it options, just to be simple. All the things that you want to learn in creating a document, creating a project, will be found on each ribbon tabs on your Microsoft Word settings. So first things first, let's type in our name. Let's say, okay. Oh no. Let's change first our orientation. Okay. So to change our orientation, we just go to our layout. Sorry about that. Go to layout tab, click on the orientation, and click landscape. So when we're talking about orientation, this is the view mode, okay, on how you're going to type within your document. It's either via portrait or a landscape. So for example, here I'm holding a paper that is on a portrait orientation. When we if we want to change it on a landscape orientation, we're gonna look like this. Let's go with blue. Oops. Right. So let's change it from portrait to landscape. Then let's put some design. Let's go to the design tab, design ribbon tab. Page borders. Then let's change our borders into an art. Okay. Again, go to design, ribbon tab, page borders. Okay, here's your page border. Page borders is just to create a border or put all of your contents inside of a box. Okay, so you can think of a border as a box within your paper. Okay. To create an area of your content. So let's go to area, arts, change the art, just click and drag on the arrow tab, and I'm just going to use a simple one. It's up to you what kind of borders you're going to use. You can just follow me, just follow my video or tutorial lesson about how to insert a border, don't worry, I will be doing it slowly but surely, surely, and hopefully you will learn a thing or two within this lesson. Actually, you will learn a thing or two within this lesson. Okay, just click on art. There we go. Click OK. As you can see, we have here our borders. Again, it's up to you. It's up to you what kind of border you're going to use. I think I have chosen a very plain one, but it's okay. So let's go change our page color. You can change your page color based from your desire. Actually, change color is it will just gonna put the color within the whole page. But I don't recommend this. I just want to add something. So what is the color of our school? I think it's color green. I'll choose this one. Okay. Again, how did we change this? Well, we changed into our page color with the use of the design ribbon tab. Go here on the upper right corner of your screen. On the page color, you can change the color of your paper with the use of this one. Then page borders, you can change, put a border mark or a box, area box within your whole paper with this page border. There we go. Then once we're done, let's go to view again. I apologize, I forgot to change the size. Let's not forget to change the size. Let's go to layout. Layout ribbon tab, size. Then A4. Make sure that your paper is on an A4 size. That paper, so that we'll be having no issues when we print out our object or project. Okay. Then once we're finished with this, let's go to home, and let's change our font style. This is what you call groups. So in each ribbon tab, it has a group tab. Okay. What do I mean by group tab? Group tab is the type of options or settings that is related to one another. Let's say here of fonts. You see this font style, font text. This is what you call font group tag. Okay, font group tag within your home ribbon tab. So meaning to say all of the settings, options that you want to learn on altering your fonts, your styles in letters, in the size of your text, the size of the color of your text can be found here on the font tab or font group. So let's change our font style. Just go here on the top of the top font tab, which is called the font. The color body. I think most of the Microsoft Word default option for the font style is Calibri. Let's change this into LQ. Okay. Zoom in and zoom in out. How do we zoom in and zoom out within the paper? What's the use of the zoom in and zoom out? You can zoom in and zoom out within your document just by clicking here on the lower bottom right corner of your screen. You have here the plus and the minus with the percentage labels on it. This one. Zoom in, which is the plus. It makes your view of your document a lot bigger. And zoom out, of course, to make it smaller. So it's up to you what will be your preference on creating your document. If it's on the 110% view, 100% view, it's up to you. Okay, but I recommend using a 100% view. Then let's change our font style into, let's make it 24. There we go. Just always click here on the arrow key, arrow option or toolbar, arrow toolbar here on your options, on your tabs, on your groups. You can change it and select any labels or inputs within your options or settings, or you can even manually type the size of your font style. Let's say I want it to be 30. You can change it into 30. You can change it to 12. But let's change just change it into 12. Okay, next, I want you to type your name, of course. So let's type in your name. I was just gonna type a random name. So I'm gonna type Cloud Stripe. Yep. Press enter. Oops. What's the use of an enter? Enter is used to go make a space or end a space within your line of your paragraph, sentence, or document. We're gonna move your insertion points. This is what you call insertion points. I'm gonna zoom it in. Zoom in. 100, See this blinking blinking pillar tab? This is what you call insertion point. Insertion point is where you can labels where your typing options or typing criteria is within the document. Okay, so when I press enter, then we go enter, we are going to create a new line within our document. New sentence, new paragraph, new line, new object. So then after this, let's type our year level, year 2B, or year 2, 2B, 2C, 2A, oops, sorry, or 2B. Yep. And enter again. Okay. And so hopefully you can follow our lesson. So what we did here only is we just insert a border, change the color of your paper, type your name, and type your year and year level. Okay, year level and section. Year 2B, 2C, 2A, and 2B. Sorry about the synchronization or the groupings of your levels. Okay, it just come in my randomly in my head. Okay, then let's press enter again. Next is we're going to highlight an object or content within your text. What do I mean by highlights? Highlighting is selecting a specific part or creating a specific selection within your content. What do I mean by that? So as you can see, our insertion point is here on the zoom it in again. Zoom in. By the way, shortcut of zoom in is control, then your what do you call this? Mouse scroll. Okay, press and hold control, mouse scroll going forward and going backward. Otherwise, you can just press the plus and the minus. There we go. So highlights, as you can see, we have here our insertion point at the bottom of our year level. We can move our insertion point in different parts of or different area of our documents. There we go. Then let's change our text color. How are we going to change the text color? We're just going to highlight the part of the text or the part of the object that you want to change or alter within your document. What do I mean by highlight? Make sure that your insertion point, again, this is our insertion point. Make sure that your insertion point is on the part that you want it to be highlighted in. So I want to change the color of my first name. This is my first name, Cloud. There we go. This is what you call highlighting. And Strap is my last name. Okay. So first, again, let's make sure that our insertion point or our mouse. But for the basic, let's first make sure that our insertion point is on the first letter of our first name. There we go. Just left click on your mouse. There we go. Then, once you are on the first letter or first part of your object that you want to highlight, click and hold your left face of your mouse. What do I mean by left face of your mouse? As I said before, your mouse is divided into two faces, the left and the right face. You're just going to press and hold the left face of your mouse. Press and hold, and drag. What do I mean by drag? As I said, when we're talking about drag, you just move your mouse within your document. Okay, we're gonna move it to the left, going to the right. Again. Click, left, click, hold, drag to the right. There we go, and voila! You can see it's very plain, very simple. We have now highlighted the first name of our name. Then we can change or alter the highlighted object or content in our text. Let's say we want to change the color of our text into, let's make it red. There we go. I think the background is not appropriate within our paper. So let's go again to our design page color. Make sure that the background or the color within your text or document is in a good contrast of your text. Let's just turn it into white. There we go. So we have a red. Okay. Then let's highlight again the last name. strive. I'm going to start to the left. Again, make sure that your insertion point is on the last letter or last object of your last name. Left click again. Highlight. Move to the left. There we go. Moving. Oops. And let's go to home. Again, home. Font group. Then let's change our font color. This is our font color. Font color is represented by letter A with the color underline it. Actually, you can just hover your mouse on each icon or settings in your Microsoft Word, and it will gonna show you the name of this options or settings. So this is our font color. Let's change this into blue. There we go. I'll try. Then let's change the color of each of this E and A. Green. It's up to you. I'm just showing you what is the use or how to use the highlight. As you can see, again, highlighting of an object or content within your text selects a certain part of your content, and you can alter this with a specific alteration you want or customization you want. Okay, I'm just changing the color. Okay, so the letter B, I'll change this into orange. The letter C, I'm going to change this into make this, no, we already have a blue. Let's make this into red. I think this one's not red. A will be, you can select here on more colors, and you can select here on your color selection tab and add it on your settings. Let's say I want to add this color. Okay, we're gonna see that color here. There we go. The maroon color. Then lastly, let's change this. Oops, so we already have that purple. There we go. Ta-da! Now we have a different kinds of colors within our text. Okay, then again, enter. With the use of our highlighting, again, review highlight is we select a certain specific part of object or content within our text by left click or by clicking on the left face of our mouse, clicking and holding on the mouse. But when I said hold, you will not gonna release the press on your left face or the left face of your mouse. Again. Drag to the right. Again, this one drag to the left. Next, any question? Hopefully, you can follow our lesson here. Next is we're going to go to the paragraph group. Going to change the layout. Okay? So go to paragraph group. Where can we find the paragraph group? It's here on the home tab, home ribbon tab. I call it home tab, by the way. Okay, so when you hear home tab, I'm talking about home ribbon tab. Click here on the home ribbon tab or home tab. Then you will gonna see the paragraph group beside the font group. Here we go, font group, paragraph group. And we have here different types of alignments. Alignment of your text, alignment of your margin, alignment of your object, alignment of your photos. It's up to you what you can call, but change the alignment of your object within your document. So we have here left. So let's type in left. Left. Let's type right. Center. And let's type justified. This one's justified. Yeah. Justified. So of course, when we're talking about left, when I click and highlight this, of course, our alignment is already on the left. It will be placed on the left corner of your document. Okay, that's the meaning of the left alignment. Let's click on the right. We're gonna go to the right. How did I do that again? I highlighted the object. Click, left click, hold, drag to the right, and go to home paragraph, group paragraph. Sorry. Then click the align to the right. Actually, it shows you also a shortcut keys, but we were gonna discuss it on a different part of our lesson. Shortcut keys. Then we also have center. So highlight, click and enter. Click on the center. Center can be found here on the beside of your left alignment. Click here and justify. Actually, justify make sure that all of the text, all of the content of your paragraph or sentence will be having an equal spaces between each words. That's the meaning of justify. Okay, but I think we will be having a different lesson about this justify. Let's just focus first on the left, the right, center, and the highlighting options. Okay, so I'm just gonna delete this everything. Hope you are not confused about the alignment. We're just going to use the alignment here on the paragraph group. Click delete. How do I delete? Again, how do I delete? I highlight everything, highlight. Then click the backspace or the delete. But most of the time I click backspace. Okay. Delete and backspace. What's the difference between the two? Backspace cannot give you an equal spacing between pages. Okay, that's the difference between backspace and delete. Okay. Because delete literally delete a page and the content of the page. Thus, the backspace only delete the content of the page. That's the difference between delete and backspace. Okay. Then let's type in welcome 2022. There you go. Highlight again everything. Then let's put it on the center. Okay. Oops. Again. I think I was too fast on that one. So again, I just type in welcome 2022. Highlight. I just highlight the text word that I type. Let's change our font style. Go again into the font group. Let's change this to Arial Narrow, just to be a different one. Then let's change our font size into let's make it 100. Again, you can type here on your font size box. Okay, what kind of size you want to be or you want to do on your text or on your content. Like this is the 100 pixels. Actually, this value represent number of pixels or number of pixels within the height and width within your bits. We can talk about that maybe on the future lessons. Okay. Then let's make sure it's on the center. Center. There we go. Zoom it out. Oops. I said zoom out. Zoom in. Oops. Sorry. There we go. I click the options of your views here. Print layout, web layout, and read mode. Okay. So if you see that we have selected a different view mode. View mode is different to zoom mode. Okay. View mode, we have here a web layout wherein you can see it on a web page layout or website layout. Then we have here a print layout wherein you can see it with the print preview. Okay, yeah, let's just make it short. It's a print preview layout option. There we go. A read mode and print layout. There we go. Okay, then let's press enter. Make sure it's on the center of our page. Again, highlight, center. Oops. Then, I think it's better if we're going to change the font size of our letter O. Not font size, sorry. We can change the cases or the letter case of our selected object. Okay. What do I mean by cases? You can change it into an uppercase or bigger letter. Let's just make it simple. Into a bigger letter or a smaller case or lower letter. When we're talking about toggle case, it means it will gonna create a small letter on your first word and big letters on the next succeeding letters. But I don't want to use that. So I will just gonna select a capital letter here. Make this L, capital letter. Again, I just highlighted the letter L. Then click here on the change case that can be found on the font group. Click this and uppercase. There we go. Welcome 2021. Once you see this underlined word within your document, meaning to say you type a you have a wrong spelling or you type it wrong. Okay. So to make it correct, just right click on the word that has a red underline in your document, and we're gonna show you the correct spelling. Okay, the correct spelling. spelling of the word, I will just ignore all. Why? Because I'm just doing it for the sake of my design. Okay. There we go. Then let's press enter again. Next is we're going to insert an image. How we're going to insert an image? There are 2 ways for you to insert an image. Number 1 is you go to insert pictures, online pictures. Okay. If you can find this insert pictures, online pictures for the lower versions of your Microsoft Word, you can find it on design or layout. Okay, but most of the time you will find it here on the insert ribbon tab. Insert ribbon tab, pictures and online pictures. Meaning to say we're going to search something within our browser integrated within the Microsoft Word search engine. So I was just gonna use the Bing just to be fast. So let's type in what can we type? Maybe New Year image. Then press enter. There we go. Of course, you will be able to search a picture without an internet. So hopefully you have an internet within your device. Then let's type in, where's the 2020? Let's just select this one. Insert. There we go. Charan! So we have here an image inserted within our document, but it was placed here on the second page of our document. How are we going to move this one out? You see this mouse? You see our mouse? Once you hover your mouse over the image, it changes its icon or style. Zoom in. See this? Okay, from the mouse pointer going to a mouse cursor, meaning to say you can move the object if your object is, or your mouse pointer is changing from mouse pointer going to a mouse cursor. Okay, again, like this one, mouse pointer, mouse cursor. I call it mouse cursor because of the video games that I play. The next is, actually you cannot move it out because the text wrap or the position of your image is on a front page version. Okay, it's on the front end of your document. So what we're going to do is click on the image. Once you click on the image, look here on your ribbon tab. We have here home up to Acrobat. Once I click on the home on the image, it will gonna add another or insert another ribbon tab, which is picture format. Click here in the picture formats. There we go. Again, click on your image, picture format. Go to picture format tab. Go to text wrap and make sure that the position of your image will be behind text, or the wrap text of your image will be behind text. There we go. Voila! Wrap text, meaning to say this is how your image will be placed within your document. I am going to place my document or my image behind the text of my document. That's how my image got from page 2 going to page 1. Okay, again, let's do it again. Click on the image. Fine. You see the picture format option ribbon tab. Click on the image. Go to picture format tab. Wrap text and behind text. But wait, there's more. As you can see, we cannot see our text. What we can do here is we can resize our image within our document. You see this pointers, these circles within our image. I call this selection. Circle selections. I come up with some words within my class. So I call this circle selections or selection options. Okay, it's up to you what kind of thing you want it to be called. So once you hover your mouse, as you can see, my mouse is on the insertion point option. Once you hover your mouse here on the corner circles of your selection tab, there we go. It changed your mouse from mouse insertion point going to a arrow mouse with 2 arrowheads. There we go. Okay. Again, once you hover your mouse within your image and it changes into Corsair mouse, you can move out, click, hold, left click and hold your image within your document. But once your mouse pointer changes from an insertion point with the arrow mouse with two heads, okay, you can resize your image. Okay, there we go. That's the difference between different options of your mouse. And as you can see, I'm changing. Oops, sorry about that. Excuse me po. Oops. And as you can see, I resize my image within the four corners of my object or of my image. Okay. Why? To equally and proportionally resize the pixels or colors of your image. Okay. Always remember, guys. Always remember. Every time you're going to resize an image, you are just going to select the four corners of your selection point. Okay. Here on the left, right, top, and bottom. Okay. Why? Because if you're going to resize it within your left side, center left side of your selection point, you see the pixels or the resolution. It's called resolutions. Let's not be too technical within our image because we're this is only for the basics. Okay. The resolution of our image or picture becomes a little blurry. Okay. So let's redo it. Oh, by the way, redo. You can redo or undo your action with the use of this arrow keys on the top of your selection tab. File menu. Here we go. Undo. What does undo do? It undo your last action within your document and redo it. Redo the last action within your document. Okay, and I think we're good. Then let's just change the text or the colors of our welcome. Okay, highlight again. As you can see, I commonly use the highlight settings within the document because this is the most widely and most commonly used function within a document. Okay, it's up to you what kind of settings you want it to be or selections you want to select. So welcome 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you have a great New Year. Always follow your parents, everybody. Parents knows the best for you. Okay? And respect everybody, everyone actually. Okay? There we go. Ta-da! So we created a simple welcoming postcard of year 2B, 2C, or 2A, and 2D with the name within the documents. We inserted an image and we created a simple text with different type of font style within our file. Okay. Then lastly, we're going to save our work. Go to File. Again, where can we find the file? Here on the ribbon tab, File tab. Click Save As or click Save. It's up to you. But most of the time, I always click Save As so that I can select the options of my file property. File, Save As. Go to Browse. If you can find the Save As, go here on the PC. Okay, this PC, if you want, then you can select the folder or the directory where you want to save your document. Here we go. You just click here on the scroll bar. Ta-da! You can put it on your desktop, downloads, document, yada yada, blah blah blah. Okay, but I'm just showing it to you. Don't worry. If you have a browse, it's better. But if you can find the browse, just double click on this PC, and you can select. Say I want to save it here on my desktop. There we go. Then let's save it as a online class 101 and click save. Ta-da! Where can we find our document? On our desktop. Minimize. Where is our... There we go. Online class 101. Oops, wrong spelling. It should be double S. Okay, it should be double S, not single S. I apologize. You know, there are some teachers who are not really good in spelling. But I'm trying my best, okay? All right, so there we go. So hope you enjoy our lesson and hope you learn a thing or two within our lesson. What we have discussed here in our lesson is we created the document by changing the orientation, inserting of a border, okay, using of an highlight option, highlighting, changing of the font style. This is an Algerian and this is an Arial narrow. There you go. And inserting an image within your document. Okay. So hopefully you have followed our project for today. So if you don't have any more questions, so if you don't have any more questions, or if you have any more questions, I apologize. If you have any questions, you just need to message me through Class Dojo or comment down below. Well, comment down below. Who am I? Am I a blogger? Come on, man. Okay, comment out your questions with it in our Google Classroom, and I will get reply to it as soon as possible. Okay, and hopefully we can go back to our normal lives, to our normal class, so that I can I can help everybody more in our class and teach you more in our class. So hang in there, everybody. Okay, we can get through this. Okay, just don't forget to pray and follow your parents. Okay, and always listen to your parents and love your parents. Okay, so again, this ends our session for our first online lesson of the school year, and hopefully it will not last long because I prefer face to face. Don't forget to like and subscribe. No, just joking. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, just comment it within our Google Classroom and Class Dojo, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. Okay, so hope you enjoy our lesson. Always remember, never forget. Laging tandaan is Tagalog word never forget. Okay? Laging tandaan, stay safe, stay healthy, listen to your parents, okay? Listen to your parents, respect everybody. Sayonara, peace, salutes, and we'll see you soon, okay? See you on the next lesson. Bye-bye!